Hi there everyone and welcome to Tech Ravers. In this video I'll be checking out the Gamesir X2 Pro Xbox controller for Android devices. The controller was provided to me for free by Geek Buying for the purpose of this video. I'll be leaving a link to their site in the description, but please note that this is not a sponsored or affiliated link and I will not receive any compensation if you decide to purchase the controller. Now, could this be the best controller that Gamesir has ever made? Let's find out. As per usual, Gamesir controllers come in these types of hard shell cases. And inside we get this small box containing stickers, a manual, and a 1-month subscription to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which is nice to get you going with cloud gaming. They also sent 2 different sets of thumbstick grips that I for some reason didn't find until after recording. Anyway, here you have a closer look at the Gamesir X2 Pro Xbox controller in all of its glory. I really like how this controller looks and how the white color now perfectly matches the white Xbox Series X. Here is a quick comparison to the white color on other Gamesir controllers, and I hope you can tell from this footage that it's a slightly washed out white or almost bleach white. And if you ask me, there's no doubt that the new white color looks much better. And here's a detailed look at the left side of the controller. The D-pad feels great, it has a good pivot and a satisfying click to it. The thumbsticks also feels great, although it's slightly small. I might end up using one of the included grips that I previously showed in this video. The left and right shoulder buttons are easy to reach but on the clicky side, and it might annoy anyone sleeping next to you. On the back we have the Gamesir logo in the center, and we have a set of grips on the left and right side, as well as 2 additional dome switch buttons for extra input options. This is the first time Gamesir includes buttons on the back, and it's a very nice addition to the overall experience. The biggest news on the X2 Pro is the new analog triggers, and let me tell you this, these triggers feels absolutely great. They have a long travel, and even if it's not the biggest travel ever, the best part about them are the big size and that it feels great to use them. And in this footage here you can see the travel compared to the clicky triggers on the Gamesir X3 controller. The USB-C connector is flexible to help mounting your device and prevent damage. And here's a look at the bottom of the X2 Pro, and just as on the X3, the USB-C charging port is located under the right grip. And here you also get a nice view of the rubberized surface that will hold your device in place. This controller should fit basically every phone on the market today, but remember to always check the dimensions of the device you intend to use to make sure it will work before you buy it. And like any other controller with an extension like this, it will lose a little stability when at max range, but I argue it's still fairly stable. As you can see with the Gamesir S3 controller here, it loses even more stability when you use it at max range. Side by side with the Gamesir X3, you can see that the X2 Pro is quite a bit thinner and it's also much lighter. However, of course that comes at the cost of losing the X3's thermoelectric cooling system with the integrated fan and cooling plate. And from the side here you can clearly see how much thinner the X2 Pro is. And here you might get a better idea on how the analog triggers on the X2 Pro compares to the old style on the X3. Here I am mounting my Google Pixel 7, and as you can see, it's as easy as connecting the phone to the connector, extend the controller and you're ready to go. The controller leaves space for any potential camera bumper as well, and as you can see, it fits the Pixel 7 perfectly. All the controller mapping is pretty much plug and play, and here you can see that the Dolphin emulator, in other words the emulator you can use to play Wii and GameCube games, recognize the controller straight away. And before I summarize what I like and what I don't like with the X2 Pro, let's take a look at the price. Right now you can buy the Gamesir X2 Pro for $80. That's about $20 more expensive than the regular X2. And at $80 it's starting to reach the more expensive category of gamepads, but it's still cheaper than many of the competitors out there. So now it's time for me to summarize the pros and cons of the Gamesir X2 Pro Xbox controller. What I do like is that it's lightweight, has a compact build and it's easy to travel with. The high quality buttons and triggers are responsive, latency free, and the controller is pretty much plug and play. The flexible USB-C has pass-through charging, which prolongs gaming. The addition of remappable back buttons are great, not the least for emulation. I also like the included carry case and the great price point. What I don't like, however, is that it's quite small for my big hands. It won't fit every single camera bump on the market, and not every type of tablet either. And it has no rumble, which I know some people don't care about, while some can't even play games without it. So my conclusion is that the Gamesir X2 Pro is a good choice for those who want to play Xbox games on the go, whether by streaming from a home console or accessing the Xbox Game Pass library. It features official Xbox buttons and layout that will be familiar to Xbox players. Additionally, the X2 Pro has customizable rear buttons, interchangeable face buttons, and highly responsive controls, making it suitable for a wide range of game genres, including emulation. However, its rectangular shape and lack of ergonomic design makes it more comfortable for shorter gaming sessions rather than prolonged use. But at $80 I can definitely recommend the X2 Pro if you're looking to replace your old X2 or just want to get a new controller. And that's been it for this video. I do hope that you enjoyed it and that it might have helped you decide if you should get the Gamesir X2 Pro. If it did help you out, please let me know by giving it a like or a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more content like this. Thanks for watching.